Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you know what? Need visibility. It is what it is. So we're going to keep putting videos up here and going to keep them just simply from an investor-focused standpoint, man, because that's what we are. We're retail investors, same as everybody else. We're not the builders. We're not the devs. We're none of those things. Just investors. So it just, for us, makes more sense for us to keep our focus right there. And that's what we're going to be doing today. So expect to see a little bit more of this because I enjoy it so much. I love getting in. I love showing wallets. I love talking money. I like doing all of these things. So, yeah, that's where we're going to start. Now, I had the wrong chart up. But we'll flip this one. I was going to start with Kuji. We'll go ahead and start with the cash. It needed some correction. It really did. But I like the token. All right, I'm long on it. I'm long on a cash, and I keep in dabble with the short position because it's such a big market cap. It can take a few, low four-figure scalp. So I play both sides of the fence on this one, but it did feel a little bit overpriced based on how it was running. So I think it was a good necessary correction. But the reason that it corrected, this is my opinion, I don't know, but I'm probably right. There's a crypto cycle that happens over here of people chasing pumps. And right now with Kuji just blowing everything out, a lot of money is pouring over into there. I'm a little bit concerned that there's going to be some big ass wallets that are just going to say, you know what, enough's enough. They're going to pull it all out. And when they do, they're going to be effectively blowing up all the other chains of all the other people that move money over there chasing it. So that $5 or $6 million worth of trading volume on Kuji today or over the last couple days, it had to come from somewhere. I mean, you're talking about an awful lot of trades, $6 million trading volume over the last 24 hours, and that money had to come from somewhere. So where did it come from? It came from a cash. It came from Jackal. It came from everything else that was more or less running and landed over here. So it took a little correction. It's not a big deal when your market cap starts getting this big, 360 to 320. You're talking maybe 10, 12%, and it's not a monster for something that's up that high over a period of 24 hours. The question that you have to ask is, when does the music stop on this one? That's really where it does. That's where it comes down, is where does the music stop? I'm more than happy to ride it. I have a small position right now. If it gets a whole lot of energy behind it, I'll go ahead and pile back in. I got no problem with that, but I have no loyalty to it. Don't believe in the project long term. I'll be that guy. A lot of magic internet money, man. A lot of some of that sketchy terrorist stuff. So, am I long in it? No. Will I profit on it? You bet, man. I'll go nuts on that one. So yeah, you guys keep supporting. Let me know if you're going to be making really, really big moves in its own, so I can get in there before you. Jackal suffered, man. Again, all that money that's pouring over into Kuji. It had to come from somewhere. And these are some big monster sell-offs for a smaller market cap token like this. I mean, these are just big hits. So, but, over the last 7 days, I still have no complaints. I have no complaints whatsoever about that number right there, up almost 100%. So I have no issue with that whatsoever. People are going to realize profits because this is crypto, and people realize profits. It's what they do here. It's what I do. So I'm not going to sit here and say, no, I love this project. You can't scalp this one. Sure you can. Anybody can, man. You do you, bro. It's a small market cap token still. I mean, Stratus just launched. That's a big deal. I mean, it's bigger than people think. Crypto people are not going to pay a whole hell of a lot of attention to it because it's not exactly designed. It's designed for anybody, including legacy world-facing applications, and that's where it's going to be the money shot on that one. So people are not actively talking about this as much as they really should, because that's a pretty damn big deal. But once it gets in, another couple apps get moved into it. You know what? Price is going to settle down. It's going to get some nice organic growth. Everything's going to kind of work out. Now, BCNA has been just running wild. Now, it's been running wild, in a 14-day chart on that is just, I mean, that is just sexy, sexy right there. 30 days better. But yeah, the 14-day chart on that is just absolutely wonderful. I'll give it a good. Now, it's moving with effectively zero trading volume, like none. There is nobody going out of their way and buying this. But the way that they have this thing set up, with it being so heavily leveraged against Atom, that if Atom does well, BitCana is going to do well. And if you look at the 14-day chart of BitCana and you compare it to the if I can get that typed in. And if you compare it against the 14-day chart of Atom, you can see that they're virtually the same chart. All right, same percentage, not the same percentages, because BitCana is going to show a better percentage gain because it's a smaller market cap token. But it runs with Atom. I mean, it just runs perfectly with Atom. So it works out better. It works out better for me, and it's one of the few tokens that I still have staked. I have 3 staked. BitCana, BitCana I have staked up. Fetch I have staked, and obviously a lot of Jackal that I have staked. But the reason that I can do this one is because if you are choosing to delegate, and say you want to delegate to me, the podcast validator, those are your rewards. Those are your APRs. So it's kind of a unicorn out here in the fact that I can get double the rewards of Atom. I can get double the percentage of what I would get for staking Atom without that kind of wicked exposure. So Atom gets to do all the heavy lifting, and BitCana gets the reward. I mean, it's right there. You guys can see it. You can look at the chart yourself. These things have ran lockstep forever. So I still consider it a tremendously good investment for people who are really, really going long. It's not a bad thing to look at all. And no new pools over on Astrovault right now, and I keep a good eye on these things. So there's no new pools, but I'm going to keep looking for them. They're getting ready to do something pretty cool. They talked about it on their AMM yesterday. They're going to be doing a public launch, public sale of their token, and it's neat. It's really, really neat the way they're going to be going about it. Now, we're going to have both Eric and Carter going to be on the show tonight at the same time, man. And this is oil and gasoline. I mean, these it should be a very good discussion. I'm just going to kind of leave it there. You know, both of these guys are they're deep thinkers, and they're kind of next level game theory type people, and both running dexes. So it'll be fun to see which way the conversation goes and how the information comes out. So keep an eye on that one. This has still been one of my better pools that has performed for me over here more than anything else. Is actually that one right there. It's a Jackal USDC. And if you understand the mechanics of AMMs, then you understand why that was a very, very good performing pool for me, even though that there are no rewards yet. All that's going to come out with the airdrop. So anyway, guys, yeah, we're live tonight, 1800 Central. Please don't miss it. We have, there's going to be giveaways. You know, we like to give away Dosh. Phone lines are open the entire time. It's going to be a good discussion, so I hope you guys can join us. Questions or comments, Scott@thepodcast.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.